Get in the game with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back with Venmo Stash, a new rewards program from Venmo. No monthly fee, no minimum balance. Just school pride and spending power. Get in the game and sign up for the Venmo debit card at venmo.com/collegecard. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply at venmo.me/stash terms. Max $100 cash back per month.
Excuse me! Taxi! What are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Joining us now is our favorite Floridian Congressman, Jimmy Patronis from the great state of Florida. Jimmy, are you going to tell everybody to come on down? Because there are a lot of them are leaving New York.
I'm hearing that. Come on down.
Come on down, Jimmy. Give it to us.
Come on down.
Is that the prices right now? What are we doing?
I'm incredibly flattered. You said I'm your favorite Floridian. You know, President Trump's a Floridian now, too.
Yeah, don't tell him I said that. Do not.
It's our secret. It's our secret.
I saw the projections of the new, I guess, buildings.
Yes, the new presidential library.
How high is that thing?
That looks amazing, by the way. The drawings look amazing.
Looks a lot better than Obama's, doesn't it?
He's going to ensure it's the tallest building in Florida. You watch me. It's going to be the tallest building in Florida.
So, yeah, how would you compare that to President Barack Obama's beautiful eyesore in Chicago?
That looks like a Messalina, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, Barack's place looks like something that our Grover, or the Cookie Monster, Grover the Grouch would be coming out of. You know, it looks like a garbage can. It's like galvanized steel or just unfinished concrete. It's pretty pathetic, but you know, President Trump, he is going to have it where it's going to be so over the top and having a hangar built into it for a 747 where he's going to be putting Air Force One. God bless him. I love it.
So fill us in on everything that's going down there in Florida and also from Congress too, Jimmy, because it is amazing to me. We are still in a partial government shutdown. Thank goodness President Trump to the rescue in terms of paying the TSA, because already we're hearing that airports, I'm sure it's happening there in Florida too, Jimmy, that things are moving a lot quicker in the lines already because they're finally getting paid. I mean, a lot of Americans, sadly, and I know you know this, I saw a poll the other day, 1/3 of Americans cannot get by with missing one paycheck. So let alone three paychecks. So fill us in on sort of where that's all headed.
Well, and Rita, you know, the challenging thing is we tell federal employees, you know, they can't moonlight at another job. So, I mean, some of these TSA workers are leaving because they have no choice because they have bills to pay. You know, we won't let them get a side hustle like working for Uber Eats or for Uber on their time on their side. So, I mean, they've got bills to pay. They got real life problems. And Chuck Schumer and the Democrats, they fundraise off of this. They know that their radical left base has Trump derangement syndrome, and they monetize this. It's absolutely appalling, you know, that this is what their motivation is to keep the government shut down. And not about safety, not about security. It's about selfish motivation for the election cycle this November.
So Pataki's with us.
George Pataki, what can we do about that? You know, it's just a disgrace what is happening. But as you said, Schumer's using this for political benefit. And as long as he sees a political benefit, I don't see him stopping. So what can we do about it?
Well, and Governor, of all people, I can know how sensitive you are to this because what happened on 9/11. And you think about the safety and security of our nation is at risk because the Coast Guard's not getting paid, Secret Service is not getting paid, Border and Customs Patrol is not getting paid. Trump has made an arrangement to pay TSA. So then what we did this past Friday night, the House passed what I thought was reasonable, a 60-day continuing resolution to pay everybody. And for the next 60 days, we could sit down and iron out our differences. But no, they won't even take that up. So, I mean, it's un-American, and you'll talk to some Democrats, and they'll tell you privately they appreciate what President Trump has done for the safety and security of our nation, but they can't say it publicly because the Mondami wing of the party will eviscerate them.
Wow. That's terrible. I mean, the fact that they recognize it, which I think anybody with common sense would be able to recognize it, but yet they won't, they'll act differently because they're so pressured by this far left of the base.
They're afraid of being primaried. They're totally afraid of being primaried. So they know if they keep their mouth shut, they cater to the far left, they become a champion for Trump derangement syndrome issues, and they don't give the president a win, they can continue to send out, these snarky text messages and these emails that generate the $5 and $10 and $25 donations, and the small dollars love it, and ultimately it lines the pockets as they are trying to win back the chambers in the midterm elections.
Craig Eaton.
Congressman, it's good to talk to you again. But you know what? You're 100% right. The Democrats want to toe the Democratic line. They just want to go with the same old message to just rally the troops so that they can take over in the midterms. But we've got to change our messaging. We've got to get our message out there every single day in every single race around this country.
You're absolutely right. I mean, and it's a challenge. The mainstream media isn't our friends. Thank God, Mr. John bought WABC, so at least you got some voice of reason in some parts of the country that are trying to show a contrary point of view. But again, the president, y'all know him much better than I do. He is not predictable, but that gives him his strength in negotiating. And so what he does globally through tariffs or what's happened in Iran, these are all ways he is gaining ground on leverage in order to true up our standing as a nation when it comes to being a world power. Unfortunately, the last 4 years has been nothing but a massive setback for our effectiveness at the negotiating table on all issues.
Yeah, absolutely. He had a lot to clean up, Jimmy, I think, coming in. So, Jimmy, it's so great to have you here. We love it.
On a closing note, I understand we got a problem with my microphone. My wife is texting me.
Uh-oh.
Well, it was good to see you in the White House on Thursday. And by the way, no dancing in the aisles.
No, but Mr. John, I thought it was so awesome. So, there's only two countries that get to celebrate their Independence Day at the White House. It's the Greeks and the Irish. And I thought it was a hell of a tribute to you. The president brought you up on stage there with the Archbishop. Nobody else was up there except for you, your better half, and the Archbishop. And it says a lot for what you've done for Greek Americans, but just being a damn good American in the offset.
Wait, so Jimmy, we have applause for that, Jimmy, because we agree with you. Here we go.
Jimmy, come on down. I love the way you say it.
Well, the great thing about it is you've already come on down. You're investing in Florida because we treat your dollars with respect. So to everybody else who hasn't come down to Florida yet, please come on down.
Thank you, Jimmy.
We love you, Jimmy. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Love y'all.
Thank you.
Care.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.